Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be excuse me, a little bit of a different kind of video, mainly because drum roll, I decided to open up my own lip gloss business. So many of you know I'm on this journey to financial freedom and getting out of debt, and the only way that you can really try to do that is to create extra sources of income. Right now I currently have my Etsy shop, which is going well, it's progressing, but I don't just want to stop there and not have multiple streams of income. So I decided to go ahead and do this because, one, I already had a passion for, have a passion for makeup and things like that, and I just thought it would be something very interesting to do because I have been doing a lot of research and doing a lot of videos, or seeing a lot of videos, excuse me, seeing a lot of videos or whatever, and doing this process. So I decided to film this process and let you guys go ahead and follow me on my journey, just so we could see where we end up in the future. So if you guys are interested in following my journey, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my channel, as well as give this video a thumbs up and a like, and comment down below what you plan on doing into the 2020-21 year to increase your wealth and everything like that. So let's just get into the video, because this is basically like day one researching. So I have been on the computer looking up a whole bunch of things, and this is way more than I thought it was going to be. Not like the little kits that you go ahead and buy for your daughter and then they go and make lip gloss and all kind of shit. So I will literally be taking you on my thought process and my journey from there. So I have my planner. You know, I don't really plan, or I don't really do anything without a plan. So I have that, and I'm just gonna just write down, you know, my ideas and what it is that I want to have and things like that. And then I'll take you along the journey of finding my resources and things like that. So yeah, let's get into the video. So first things first, I just feel like these kids was in my drawer. I always feel like they're in my drawer. I am gonna get my little traveler's notebook, and this is like a little thing that I got out of Staples one time that I was using in Staples, and it has a notebook in it. I don't know why I got that pen, but it has like this note thing in there. And I do like to go ahead, and this is like my brain dump and things when I have ideas. So when I originally started YouTube, and I'm still coming over like a cold and stuff, so I'm drinking really hot tea because in the morning time, my tonsils are really still really tight. It's probably TMI, but I'm really just trying to get over this sickness. So hopefully I'm not like too scary, because I really don't come on camera that often looking like this. But that's besides the point. So originally I started YouTube about, my daughter's 8, probably 8 years ago. That's when I started it. I started you know, more into the makeup and hair care thing because that's what I was doing. I never really shied away from doing that. I did do makeup on the side. That's how, when I was jobless and I first had my baby, that's how I was supporting myself for the most part. And then I moved on into other things. I'm not so much as a person that wants to do people's makeup. If people still ask me, I do go ahead and do it, but I no longer book clients and go ahead and do weddings and all of those things, because I decided to take a step back from that and focus on, you know, being with my kid. You know, that's what I wanted to do essentially. So for in terms of my brand and everything else. I already have that. Is now just me rebranding and actually taking it a step further and growing it. So that's gonna be my thing here. Unfortunately, some wicked shit happened where I had an Instagram page for my you know, my clients and stuff, and I got locked out of it. I can't get back into it. So I just feel like in terms of logo and everything like that, I already have that. So I'm not too much worrying about that. My thing is possibly just trying to find the right ingredients and stuff and have like a thing. My biggest thing is looking for tubes, and this series is probably going to be broken up into parts. So this first part that you're watching right now is just going to be my getting all my brain shit out of my head. So in terms of like my name is still going to be the same. My company and when I was marketing myself to people, my name was already Doll Face Contours. But I do feel like in terms of like a lip gloss or something like that, that's not, I like the name. That's my brand. I already have a logo. But I feel like I want to go ahead and add beauty onto there. And that for me makes this more legit for branding purposes and selling makeup, I guess. that's just how I feel. All right, so we're gonna go with Doll Face Contours Beauty. Yes, that's the name. So I have my name, and now for the most part, I want to try to think like, what is it that I'm looking to get out of there, and what products that I want to eventually launch. So honestly, I kind of just want to go ahead and get the ball rolling on it right now. I do want to try to have the website and everything launched by next month. So that means like from here on now, it's going to be nonstop. So and with my full-time job, trying to get everything out as well as my Etsy stuff. So I do know that I need to go ahead and look up websites. So from my research, and currently right now I do have an Etsy shop. I do not think that I want to go ahead and try to open up like a lip gloss shop on the Etsy platform. And not that it's a bad platform, but I do think for me and what it is and not knowing where it's going and like getting my feet wet, that the biggest thing so far that I have been seeing is Shopify, which I'm just writing all of this stuff down. Like this is my brainstorming process, and Big Cartel. Now, from what I could gather about Big Cartel, it's free to go ahead and start your website with 5 products. And it's free to sell on there. The only thing is that you won't be able to give people an actual tracking number if they go ahead and order for you. For me, I do think that I'm going to go ahead and just take the Shopify route because I do like the aspect of designing my own website and having, you know, all of those things and putting exactly what it is that I want on there. So I do know that I do want to go ahead and just go the Shopify route. I don't know if I could talk much longer because my throat was just so sore. So yeah, we have the website. Hopefully I can go ahead and use that name. Like I said, I already have my logo. And now when it comes to the type of glosses that I want to sell, what I just want to go ahead and put out there for right now is that I do want to have on first launch 2 different tubes and 2 different styles of lip gloss. So the first lip gloss, I do want it to be like in the regular like squeeze tube. And I do want those to be like juicy tubes. So when I say like juicy tubes, in my mind, the formula that I'm thinking of is like that really sticky, wet look on your lips. And I do think that those work. I'm sorry, I see see something on the side. I was like, what the hell? Like that really wet look. And I do think that I do want those colored. I don't know. I'll write down colored for the most part, but we'll see. I do think that for right now, I do need to set myself on a budget. So I am going to give myself a $200 budget to test. And that's going to be my budget for testing and trying to get the ball rolling. So squeeze tubes are going to be juicy tubes. They may be colored and they might be scented. So I am going to write down scented, and I'll think about if I want like a scent. Now, the actual like wand tube gloss, I do think that I want those more of not to mimic, but I love the Anastasia lip glosses. They're very opaque, but it's more of like you could wear it like as a lipstick. So that's what I'm thinking about, like a liquid lipstick. So I guess it's not so much like a gloss, but we'll see. I don't want it to where it's like you get it confused. I do know that I just want a really bomb ass clear one. So a clear gloss for sure. And then we'll do a glitter. So maybe those would be like, we'll start off with the juicy tubes, and then we'll go with the I think I almost had something with the Dazzle gloss. And we'll call it Dazzle gloss. So we have juicy tubes and Dazzle gloss. And I just made up that right now. So we'll use that. And we'll just see how that goes. So that's what I have so far. Lip gloss, we have squeeze tubes, the wands, and then the juicy tubes. So the next thing is going to be sourcing my product. So for tubes, I think I already found like the squeeze tube that I want to use. But I'm not sure if I wanted like the squeeze tube where it's a wand in it as well, or is like the one that you go like that. I do think I want the one that just goes like that, so we'll see. But I do need to find a tube and then a wand, and I'm just writing that down like my steps. And then I need to find the oils that I want to use. So I have a couple of oils in mind. For the most part, I am towards the older generation, and I have pigmented skin. So I do want something that is going to be reflective of that, and reflective of me, and reflective of people that look like me. Not to be, you know, try to be inclusive for everybody, but it's not that, you know, I want something that I'm going to be using. So for me, I have a choice of, there's a couple of different oils out there. You have coconut, we have carrot seed, we have lavender, we have a whole bunch of other ones, and each one of those I am researching to see their benefits of what it is that I want to actually put in there. And then we have the actual lip gloss base. So I am going to go with a vegan base, which means it's cruelty free. It's not tested on animals. It's like it's safe for you to use on your lips. And I will have to order that base. I probably will be taking into account Amazon because I have Prime and 2-day shipping. And scents, I don't know what scents I'm gonna use. I am thinking about that when I'm launching this, it's in the summertime, so maybe I'll find like a fruity scent, and maybe like each season when I come out with something new, I'll go ahead and change the scents on there. But for right now, we're going to try to figure out what kind of scent I could go ahead and use like for the summertime, because that's what it's going to be. So I have a couple of them. It could be like some ideas that I'm just throwing around in my head. I'm just going to put fruity because I don't want to put everything. And not saying that somebody will steal it, but for the most part, this is my thought process. And this is some stuff I want to keep sacred to me. And if it works for me, then I could go ahead. You know, you could go ahead and do it yourself. That's why I'm making a video. Okay, so I want a fruity scent. I have my oil, my base, the scent, and the website, and I have my budget. So, have my packaging, which the kind of packaging that I want, obviously for my squeeze tubes, I already know that I want like I know what kind of tube I want. When it comes to the wand, I do know that I want a frosted packaging. That's just what I like the most. And as far as the top of it, I don't know how I want the applicator to look. Like if it's a doe foot, which is like that little thing, or I don't know, but I'm going to be on the hunt for that. So we're going to set up my timeline, which is today is week 1, which is March 9th. We're going to set a goal of launching April 1st. So I'm going to give myself a month to do that. In week 1, we want to go ahead and research and buy product. That way by week 2, I can go ahead and test out my formula and trying to find the right formula. So I am going to go ahead and end the video here. I don't want it to be like a whole like large thing or anything like that. Boring, because you're not really getting to see anything like for today for the most part. But this is going to be my how to start a lip gloss business series. Again, if you're interested in following me on my journey, don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as well as that bell for notifications of my next upload. And don't forget to follow me on my social medias. I have one for my shop. I have one for myself. Everything will be listed down below, as well as I do have a Facebook group that you could go ahead and join from the links that will be in the description bar. And I will see you guys on the next video.